This beef started when rapper Kendrick Lamar's famed guest verse on Like That, a song on the album We Don't Trust You from rapper Future. In his verse, he threw shots at other rappers, including Drake. Kendrick's lines reignited the simmering tensions from previous years. Lamar and Drake have a long-running beef, which reignited last month when Lamar dissed Drake and J. Cole on Future and Metro Boomin's track Like That from their latest collaborative album, We Don't Trust You. Drake, Never Back Down, responded with a leaked diss track titled Push-Ups. In this track, he took aim at Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Rick Ross. Drake's lyrics referenced Kendrick's size, how the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 men's shoe? And he also challenged the notion of the big three, suggesting that artists like 21 Savage, Travis Scott, or SZA were ahead of Kendrick.
I got a lot of guys in this building right now that I still idolize to this day. Jay-Z, Nas, Puff, you know? These guys showed me the game through their lyrics from close and from afar. So with that being said, this trophy to hip-hop, real talk. That's love, baby.
Rick Ross entered the fray after Drake's diss track after Future and Metro Boomin released another album, We Still Don't Trust You, featuring The Weeknd, A$AP Rocky, Rick Ross, Cole, and more insults aimed at Drake. A day later, a diss track seemingly recorded by Drake surfaced on social media. In the song, the rapper fires shots at Lamar, Future, Metro Boomin, Ross, The Weeknd, and Cole. Drake turns his attention to Rick Ross and puts his correction officer past on blast, and takes credit for lending him plenty of Hot 100 hits with their collaborations like Gold Roses, Money in the Grave, Can't Believe He Jumping In, This Neg Turning 50. Every song that made it on the chart he got from Drizzy, Spend That Lil Check You Got, and Stay Up Out My Business message to Rick Ross. Rick Ross didn't waste any time in returning fire with his Champagne Moments diss coming at the OVO boss.
White boy, BBL Drizzy, I got a question. I saw you posted you got more money than Ricky Rose. And let's assume you did. Well, your best friend, Birdman, his house went into foreclosure 5 years ago. You done watched that man struggle them 5 years and ain't get that man a mansion? Because if you got more money than Rose, what's another 50 million, white boy? White boy, it's one for 40 on Indian Creek. It's one for 50 on Star Island. You got 48 hours, white boy. If you got Ricky Rose money, ain't none of my niggas winning foreclosure. Come on, white boy. I'm finna bust a bottle. White boy, don't do stunner like that. Come on, man. What happened to that? 48 hours, the countdown has begun. And that old ass jet you got, they gave it to you free. That's a 1978. Be safe on that, Drizzy. Be safe on that plane. That old motherfucker. God, it's great.
Rick Ross is saying Drake stole Lil Wayne's flow and alleged that he got a nose job in the past. That's why you had an operation to make your nose smaller than your father knows. Ross didn't stop there, as he continued to clown Drake by posting side-by-side photos of his face to his Instagram story while referring to him as BBL Drizzy. Drake amusingly responded to Rick Ross's diss track claims that he got a nose job. Drake responded by sharing a text message conversation with his mom on Sunday, April 14th, 2024, regarding the alleged nose job, while calling Ross a nosy goof. Can't believe you would get one without me cause you know I always wanted one, said Drake mom. She joked while Drake replied, I would have got us a 2-for-1 deal if I went ma. It's coming from Rick Ross, the guy I did songs with. He's gone loopy off the Moonjaro. He hasn't eaten in days, and it's turned him angry and racist. He's performing at proms for money. It's bad.
It's such a beautiful day. Me waking up from a nap, I just realized BBL Drizzy called his mommy on me. He shared their text messages between each other. Cupcake Drake, tell your mama you stayed out past your curfew, white boy. You wanted to hang at the park with the niggas, smoke weed with the niggas while we washed our old school Chevys. White boy, you got a Chevy, white boy? I doubt it. But anyway, big nose. Big nose. Boy, you had 25% body fat with a carved out 6-piece. Stop. We know what time it is. That shit costs 40 bands. Stop. But tell your mama, well, in Miami, we say old girl. Tell your old girl she a beautiful lady. I told you that before, and I meant that. But you tell your mama, white boy, you stayed out at the park too late, and you can't call her when you get in this shit. This shit too deep to call your mama.
Feud expanded to involve other artists as well, including Metro Boomin, Future, and J. Cole. Each diss track added fuel to the fire, creating a tangled web of rivalries within the rap scene. Updated April 13th, 4:15 p.m., a CDQ version of Drake's diss song has appeared online, and it sounds like a real song compared to the initial leak. The beat is slightly different and removes the Get Money sample from the original demo. Drake also swapped some of the bars from the end of the original, adding in a brand new beat at the end and some singing. It's worth mentioning that while rap beefs can be entertaining for fans, they often serve as a platform for artists to showcase their lyrical skills and assert their dominance within the industry.